And we're live from the dungeon while the dragon is out. That comes from Flabs. The dungeon while the dragon is out. I'm the Etcetera Kid. Welcome everybody. Let's see who's here. I see Dom is here. Flabs is here. Enigmatic. DevilsNestKimblee is here. Buddy Nova. Tubi, of course, is here. Andran is here. Let's see. I'm not sure how to say it. Le Do You Lomo. Welcome. ClaraBowBunny's here. Reginald Delaware. Worm Drake. Cake Johnson. Rune. And, you know, I'm how do you say your name? Mr. Greggles 1. That's right. It was hard to read from very far away on the screen. I was talking to this gentleman. He's an amazing drummer. We're going to be doing a collaboration soon. I'm really excited about it. 13th Nile is here. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? If I did not say your name, I just don't see it in chat yet. But yeah, we got a bunch of cool collaborations coming to this channel. But yeah, you guys should go check out Mr. Greggles. Yeah, it's gonna be first time we've had a drummer on screen on this show. We had guest musicians in the flesh here, right? But never a drummer. So I'm pumped. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh yeah, so I'm supposed to press this button. See you, Dom. Guillermo TV's here. It's been a long time. How are you? Oh, and Cat Matu is back. Hey, Cat Matu. Guillermo Forces, has the quality become better? I hope so. I hope I've gotten a little better. Let's see. Oh, not tonight. Not a drummer tonight, but coming up. Probably in about probably Sunday or Monday next week. But yeah, I'm working on a bunch. Some of you guys saw the Doc Bizzle thing I did on Monday, or saw the Dom thing I did on Saturday. I'm hoping to do a lot more of those. And I would have loved to have one for today's show, but I couldn't get my act together. Let's look at our milestones. What do we have? Oh, not very many on this track. This track's going to feature the first melody ever for Andran. Nice. Oh, Jubal's here too. Okay, let's get these. Oh, and look, a new sub. A new sub. Look at this username. We got a new sub from Elliot's a jerk face. Well, thank you, Elliot. I don't think you're a jerk face. I think you have the most beautiful face ever. Thank you. Thank you, Elliot's a jerk face, for that sub. Let's see. Oh, Jathoth is here. Nocturnal's here. Oh, and a sub from Nocturnal. Look at that. Crazy. 2 subs in the space of... That's been a while since that's happened. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that sub. Nocturnal. Let's see. I should say, anyone who's just joined, I used to do this all the time. I need to do it more often. And my Ragers are probably gonna be bored to death, but I need to periodically during the show explain just quickly what's going on. I need to come up with a way to say it in 10 words or less, but until then, let's see, what is this show? This show is like the Iron Chef of music. Whether I'm an Iron Chef, that's another question, but at least conceptually it's like that. You guys, though, give me the ingredients. You guys choose all the musical ingredients, and then I somehow have to come up with something. But everything is improvised that I do. It's all made up. Sometimes interesting things happen. Sometimes disastrous things happen. Sometimes you might like the music. Sometimes you might hate it. But hopefully it's always a journey, an interesting journey of how we're going to take this set of sounds that Chad has given me and turn them into something. So hopefully it's always at least an interesting journey. Maybe unpleasant at times, but interesting at least. Let's see. Let's import our. We're just gonna jump right into music as quick as we can today. Make our drum fills. Yeah, the only thing that I don't improvise are the drum beats that we generate from chat's usernames, and most recently, the melodies we generate from chat's usernames. Let's see, let's fade this out. Allegra's here, Enigma's here. Let's see. I still want to do the light show every song for a little longer. But ultimately, I don't think I'm going to do it every song. I'm worried it gets a little old. It's nice to keep it simple every once in a while. I definitely miss ETC bulbs sometimes. I still want to figure out a way to do that on occasion. And I still want to figure out a way not to have a green screen. But I need to have some sort of backdrop that I don't like the green screen at all. But it's better than staring at the white projector screen behind it. Let's see, let's do our melody. Who's our melody? Dude. You don't mind the background, Guillermo? That's good. I'm glad you don't mind it. I just find it pretty boring for me. Or not, it's not boring. It's just, I like to have depth, right? You lose all sense of like where I am in a space. That's what I liked about the old setup. But the old setup, I didn't like what the walls looked like. I'm chronically unhappy, apparently. I'm never satisfied. But how have you been, Guillermo, for? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I feel like it's been. What have you been up to? What's been keeping you interested and occupied? Oh, Succotash. Welcome, Succotash. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Let's see. We're gonna make a melody, and Succotash, you could be a part of the not this song, but the next one. I've already got all the requests for this first song, but I could immortalize your username as a drum loop in the next song. First, we're gonna look at this melody. Who is the melody? Oh, it's Andran. Let's see. Hey, it's Easy Peasy 94. Oh, I get it. Easy Peasy. Easy Peasy 94. Okay, let's make this. Oh, that's shrunk. Let's make it bigger. Okay, we're gonna have my generator. We're gonna turn a melody. We're gonna turn Andran into a melody. Let's make it. Come on, generator, give us something good. There it is, Andran. So I'm just gonna play it for you guys once, so you guys can look forward to or listen for it in the song. So we're in E minor here. And I'm gonna play his melody. I'm gonna play it right in exactly how it's written. And so in the song, I'm going to do the notes in that order at least the first time, but then I might do some variations. I might change, I'll do all sorts of rhythm with it, because rhythm is really gives so much life to a melody, right? So many things you can do with rhythm. So there it is, Andran's first melody. And like the drum loop generator, the generator will do something with your username that's different every time, but it's always tied in to the unique DNA imprint of your username. Oh, cool. Awesome. Succotash is here from from Mr. Greggles. So I don't know if Mr. Greggles told you, but we're going to be doing a collaboration soon. which I'm pumped about. Let's see. Okay, we got the drum and bass remix kit. There's our kit. So yeah, what's so exciting about having Mr. Greggles is that up until this point of the show, we've all our drums are in the computer generated from you guys, which is really cool, right? I mean, that's one of the key things about this show is the way in which you guys can be a part of it. But I am really psyched to have an actual human being generating some drums. It's gonna be real fun. Okay, let's see. But let's look at these beats. Who do we have? First up, we have Cake Johnson. Cake Johnson, right? There it is. There we go. Yeah, easy peasy. I make everything I do is from scratch. Chat chooses the sounds. I don't choose the sounds. There's Elliot's jerk face. There's Elliot's jerk face. Just sub. Thank you again, Elliot's a jerk face. Here's Cake Johnson raw from our drum generator. I love it. I love it. I'm tempted to put a kick on one, but I think we're gonna go without it. I think we're gonna. It's non-standard, but I'm digging it. Let's listen to it one more time. It's like the kick drum comes in on the and of B2. It's like I want some of this funky action. I don't want the snare to get all the love. Okay, thank you, Cake Johnson. Next up, who do we have? We have Worm Drake. Here's Worm Drake raw from the generator. Nice. I want to have no kick on one again, but the position of that kick, where it is, it's just after beat one. It's gonna be a little tricky. I think we want to kick on one just to firmly establish where beat one is. And we're gonna add one more kick right there, and then these let's do a little bit of velocity work on these hats. There it is. Sweet. I love that one too. See, it's something like, I don't know, it must be 80 to 90% of beats you'll hear have a snare on 2 and 4. You wouldn't have your snare on beat 3 like that. You'd have your kicks on 1 and 3. I mean, that's the most basic beat, right? It's such a nice sometimes to mix it up, and it just feels right there. It feels right on this beat. Thank you, Worm Drake. Let's check out our sounds. We've got the Antarctic Sun from Reginald, Delaware. We have power chord organ. Has this been used before? Oh, it has 2 times. Well, not for over a year. This sound. It's been over a year. Last time it was used was on Slammin' Salmon. We just were talking about that title for some reason. We got power chord organ from Rune. We got Bell Swarm from Enigma. There it is. From Dom, we got Dombro chords. You know what? I'm going to do something with Dombro chords. Something, I don't think I've done it before. Bassoon solo from Reginald, Delaware. And from DevilsNestKimblee, we have FM sequence element 3. Oh man, this is quite a set of sounds you guys are giving me here. Oh, and look at that, Kajink with 11-month resub. 11 months. That is crazy. Thank you so much, Kajink. 11 months. Oh, and Iron Beagle's here. Hey, Iron Beagle. Okay, you guys choose which sound starts the improv. It could be one of those drum loops, or it could be Antarctic Sun. I shouldn't have played that so long. Power chord or oh, don't press that button. Power chord organ, bell swarm, Dombro, bassoon solo, FM sequence element. That would be a fun show to do Iron Chef of Music, where you had a whole bunch of different producers, right? And they had an hour. They didn't get to choose the sounds. They were given the set of sounds. They were told what speed it had to be at. Same, like what I do. You get such radically different stuff. That's what's so cool about music, is you give people the exact same musical ingredients and they're still going to come up with totally different things. And even the same person, you get them in a different mood, they'll come up with something different. We did that on one show where, I think it was last year sometime, where every song I used the same set of sounds. And I think every song sounded totally different. I like to think. I certainly tried. But there's so many different things you can do. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's press this button. So we're almost ready to do the improv. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Title challenge. No, let's do a free for all. Free for all on the first one. Succotash says, how long have you been streaming this? I've been streaming. I did my first stream in September of 2016. So about a year and a half. Is that right? Doing my math right? But I've been working on this project for 2 years now, because almost 2 years, because there's so much custom coding I had to do for this show. I started working on it in about 5 months before I streamed. I was working on it full time. Now, granted, I had to learn a programming language, a visual programming language I'd never used before. And so that, it took a little longer. I'm used to text-based, and a lot of the show is written in something called Max and Jitter. So it wouldn't, if I were to have to start over again, it would not take me as long as it did the first time, because I know Max pretty well now. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Succotash. So we're going to do this first improv. Never know what's going to happen, but hopefully the journey is interesting nonetheless. And we're going to do the light show, and hopefully that will work as well. Okay. Oh yeah, we're not quite ready. I still got to end the voting. Is it gonna work? Come on, script. No, you gotta be kidding me. There's this one script I have to run before we start the light show, and it never works the first time. What it's having to do is it's having to copy a SQLite database from one place to another place, and then it verifies that the new database has been written. So what I do is I double check that the modification date has changed, just because it needs to be the new version of this database. And I think it's that it takes a while for the computer to update the modification. But anyway, I added a extra pause in there, and it's still not working. Well, see, now that worked. So it doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay, now I can end this poll. Now I can end this poll. And what is it? It's Antarctic Sun. So that puts us, that's a mellow start to our track. Antarctic Sun, it's a mellow sound. I think that's one of my favorite sound names, actually. Antarctic Sun. That's a cool name for a sound. I didn't make any of these sounds. I just used every sound that comes with Logic Pro 10. Almost every sound. There's some I still need to add. Okay, let's do it. Time to Etceterate. cool. That was a cool set of sounds. So the Andran's melody, that's what I did on flute, and then I doubled it on the Rhodes, and I did add 2 notes at the end of it. I think I played it another time too, more slowly, did I? I can't remember. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's put that in the background. Oh, thanks, Succotash. Thank you, Adrian. Let's see. Let's look at these titles you guys came up with. What does chat come up with? Succotash says, I'd listen to that while having an existential crisis. That's a good summation of my existence. One constant existential crisis. That's why I play music, is a way to deal with it. Music is a great way to process existential crises. Let's see who's playing. What am I talking about? What's who's playing? See, my brain fell apart just then. So I meant to say, let's see what these titles are. It's not even close what I meant to say and what I actually said. That's called going on autopilot for just a brief second. You can't do that as a streamer. Oh, look at this word. The word of the day. Did anyone use it? The word of the song? Oh, man, I've never heard this one either. I don't look at these words in advance. Tubi, our bot, grabs them from different websites automatically. I'm not involved at all. So I told Tubi how to do it. I taught Tubi how to scrape these websites. But the word of the song was wool gathering. And wool gathering means indulgence in idle daydreaming. Indulgence in idle daydreaming. Wool gathering. What a word. Wool gathering. I guess it's like counting sheep, right? I don't know. Okay, let's see. What are our titles? Yeah, let's get at least one with the word of the song. Such a good one. Let's see. We got The Wonders of Wool Gathering from Kajink. Let's see, what else? Let's see. From DevilsNestKimblee, The Shadows Follow. From Andran, we have Bells in Time. We have two more titles. Siren Call, ClaraBowBunny. And from Succotash, Bellowing Shatters. Okay, those are your title options. Why can't we hear? Oh, I see. Why didn't it raise the volume? Is it not recording? Did I not start a recording? No, it's recording. Is it? I think it stopped. Did it stop recording? Well, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. I can't tell if it's recording or not. Oh yeah, it is. It is recording. I don't know why it's not playing, but I think it's recording. Sorry, I record the song separate from the broadcast because OBS is not the most reliable recorder in the world. Not the highest quality for audio. Let's see, I did some flute on that track and some Rhodes. Oh, I didn't show you guys the, there's your option, sorry. Let's see, flute and what did I do? Some Rhodes. Oh, Sakutash, you're encouraged to vote for yourself. You're encouraged. Let me shout out a couple other titles. A Squad of Crayfish, Wool Gathering on a Beach in Key West. Sleeping in the Snow, Iron Beagle. Apollo's Journey Rune, Cats in the Chandeliers. That's a good one from her 13th Nile. Wistful Reverie, Enigma. Okay. Oh, look at this. A 10-month resub from a real human being, Dabeen. Dabeen with 10 months. Thank you so much, Dabeen. Okay, let's end this poll. Oh, thank you to Bean. And it looks like it's The Shadows Follow from DevilsNestKimblee. Awesome. Sweet. Thank you, DevilsNestKimblee, for that title. Thanks everyone for your title suggestions. That track, now known as The Shadows That Follow. Okay, let's start getting these requests for the next track. No. Two things I thought I fixed before the show that I did not in fact fix. One, I don't take full responsibility for. One, I blame the way OBS does caching. But the other has to be my fault. Let's see, we got some drum loops coming. Oh, was it? Who did I owe a melody to that I forgot? Does anyone remember who it was? Who that was? I owe someone a melody. Okay. Just getting these requests in. Okay, just getting these last ones in. Was it you, DevilsNestKimblee, that I forgot? Who did I forget? I thought I was going to remember, and now I can't remember. Okay, we got a request. Let's see if we have any milestones. It wasn't you? Let's see. Okay, we got some milestones. What do we have? First request of type. This track is going to feature Buddy Nova's first melody. Nice. First melody for Buddy Nova. And it's going to feature DevilsNestKimblee's 50th drum fill. Big number 50 for DevilsNestKimblee. And lastly, it's going to feature Nocturnal's 10th song with a request on it. 10 different songs feature Nocturnal. Congrats on those milestones. And we're at 133.7. Zero out. Okay. Yeah, wasn't that fun with Doc Bizzle on Monday? That was a lot of fun. We had another great music streamer by the name of Doc Bizzle, who gave me some piano loops that I used on Monday's show. Drum fills. Okay, we got our drum fills. We have our loops as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, first let's do our melody. So this is for Buddy Nova. Let's check it out. Both of my monitors, well, both, the two that are connected to the streaming computer are both on their way out of life. It's a bummer. They flash, they go black. Sometimes they do crazy psychedelic things. Sometimes they turn just to static, just digital noise. Okay, melody generator. Let's see, Buddy Nova. Here, you know what? Let's not have quite such a massive range. Massive range is what I'm trying to say. Let's do. No, that's fine. E5. Okay, let's make our melody. Oh, let's since we're in Mixolydian, let's include the possibility of that flat 3 in there. Let's give it a high probability. Okay, let's make this melody. Okay, nice. Here it is. Here's Buddy Nova. So here's our chord. We're in G. Mixolydian, that flat 7. Here's the melody generated from Buddy Nova's username. Oh, we got some blues right there on the ova part. Go. Cool. Thanks, Buddy Nova, for your melody. Let's see. We got some drum loops. In theory. Give me my screen. There we go. First up, it's Nocturnal. Oh, we're on the UK Garage remix kit from Jubal. Here's Nocturnal raw from our generator. You know, I'm gonna have 4 on the floor. I want 4 on the floor. 4 on the floor. That's not 4 on the floor. There we go. 4 on the floor. We're gonna shape these snares a bit, just so they're not all the same. Not all the same volume. I think I want them sort of ghosted, except for the end. Oh, this snare I like right here. Pretty loud. Drop those. Okay. And let's put some good delay in there. Here's Nocturnal's beat. It's sort of a funny beat. I mean, I dig it though. There's something sort of humorous about that beat. Listen to it one more time. I hear this beat, and I imagine like people power walking in the park, you know, all in sync with the beat. It's fun. It's a fun beat. Awesome. Next up, we have Iron Beagle. Iron Beagle. Let's see. Here's Iron Beagle raw. I think we're gonna give this some kick action too. Not 4 on the floor. We're gonna put. Yeah, we just need those 2 kicks. We're gonna ghost this snare a bit. That one's slightly less. That snare, and then I want to crescendo, do a little quick rise in volume over these 4 snares. And I think that'll be good. It's going to be weird, but I want to snare on the B. That's all I'm going to do. Here it is, Iron Beagle's beat. Wacky. Okay, we got our beats. Electric Blue writes, that beat is montage material. Let's see. Okay. Let's check out our sounds. First up, we have the Nord bass C. Cool. We have microtone. Or Nord bass was from Worm Drake. Microtone is from Flabs. We got smooth strings from Kajink. Cumulus Choir from 13th Nile. From Lo-Fi Pad, from Dorf, we have Lo-Fi Pad. And then from Enigma, we have Trance Lead Synth. Okay, nice. You guys choose which sound starts the improv. Oh, the Nifty Guy's here. Nifty Guy 1 with a cheer. Thank you, Nifty Guy 1. Wow, thank you, Mr. Destructoid. Thank you, Nifty Guy 1. Enigma, you psych me out when you do that. Like so much pressure. The pre-favorite? Oh man, I don't know if today I can live up to that. Let's see, you guys choose. You guys choose which one we start with. It could be one of the loops or Nord bass, microtone, smooth strings, cumulus choir. Well, that sound doesn't have any attack. You got to wait for it. You know, you gotta have patience with this sound. We got a Lo-Fi Pad and our massive trance lead. Let's see. Okay. Enigma says, I didn't do it this time. You said maybe. Oh, Electric Boo's got some epic speakers. Nice. We'll have to pump the bass on this one. That Nord bass. Okay, give you guys a moment more. Now let's see if this script works this time. This is a script called Run If Doing Light Show. It's the one that keeps not working until I run it the second time. It's still not working. I think I just need to make the delay longer. No. Well, let's try it one more time. Well, I know, it always works the second time. Why? And now it works. No, it doesn't. It's mystifying, this script. It's just such a silly little thing it's doing. Third time a charm? Third time's a charm. Okay, I'm into the poll. Electric Boo says, Oasis studio monitors, do them proud. And anytime I talk about a sound for very long, you guys always use it, I think. Cumulus Choir. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Cubit's here. What are we? We're G7. G Mixolydian. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Time to etceterate. I stretched it out, didn't I? That's definitely one of those instances where the first couple sections I was still having a hard time. I hadn't figured it out yet what to do with the sounds. So I just kept going, you know? But I think that final section, I think I figured it out. Figured something out. Thanks for all those calps. How about the trance lead? I don't have in front of me who requested that, but that was pretty sweet. And the bass against that lead. And then what was fun too is once I had established that lead sound, I doubled it on the microtone sound, which is a very different kind of sound. Oh, good. I'm glad. Vienna's Free has liked the first sections as well. That's good. That's good. Let's see. Okay, let's do our title. Oh, thanks, Enigma. Let's see. Was there a word of the song? What is the word of the song? Minerva. Minerva, a woman of great wisdom. The ancient Roman goddess of wisdom and the arts. Identified with the Greek goddess Athena. Minerva. Let's see. From Nocturnal, Minerva of the subway system. From Enigma, Musings of the Astromancer. From Rune, we got Light of Life. Two more. From Lopan, When the Rain Bows to You. A little pun in there. One last one. One more. Let's see. From Seaback Music, Super Kid 64. Okay, those are your, how you doing, Seaback? Those are your title options. Minerva, the subway system, Musings of the Astromancer, Light of Life. When the Rain Bows to You, Super Kid 64. And look, it's Fall Rate is here. So Fall Rate, I just did this track. And in theory, I disabled, like when I have like, you know, I had the video of Fall Rate last week. In theory, I remove them from the system so they don't accidentally go, right? Because I got Doc Bizzle in the system now from the music loops. And I'm starting the second song, right? And it's super mellow Fall Rate. And suddenly behind me, it's you with the blowtorch, as if it's, you know, you're at a concert with a lighter. It was not, I mean, it was a serendipitous thing, but it was theoretically not possible. So there was a bug in my system. It was, did you guys notice that in chat? Suddenly, this giant fall rate was behind me with the blowtorch. you gotta check out the beginning of the song, fall rate. Anyway, thank you, fall rate, for the raid. Thank you, Yeehaw Cartel. Yeehaw, thank you for the Yeehaw Cartel. I'm gonna give you guys a yeehaw in just a second. We're gonna just, now let's do the yeehaw now. Do I have any yeehaw plans? Do I have any yeehaw ideas? You know, I feel like I've gone nuts on the yeehaw many times. I'm gonna do something a little different. Yeehaw. That's right, the whispered yeehaw. Big thanks to Fall Rate. Should I do an entire show whispered? What do you guys think? Can you guys hear that? Hey, Ruthie Dot. Oh, backwards. That's a good idea. DevilsNestKimblee says backwards. Oh, thank you to Fall Rate. We're just doing our shout outs. Those are the titles for this song. You can hear it in the background, but I'm going to do a few shout outs to other great titles. We have this new thing where during the song, Tubi goes online and finds a word of the day, which becomes the word of the song. And today's word of the song is Minerva. So I'm going to read out some of these other Minerva titles. And Minerva, if you didn't know, and I did not know, is a woman of great wisdom, who is also an ancient Greek, ancient Roman goddess of wisdom. So we've got the nerve of Minerva from Electric Blue. The nerve of Minerva. What else do we have? I love that unibrow Minerva from Buddy Nova. What? Minerva's Potion Shot from DevilsNestKimblee, and a couple Minerva's Shot, 13 now. We also had Technotronic Dream Beanie from Skyborg. Okay, let's end this poll. A whisper stream. My speaking vocals should be a little louder today than normal. Well, they should be at what they should be. I finally got around to moving my microphone closer to me. I mean, it might help a little bit. I mean, unfortunately, my stream has such loud computer noise because there's so much things going on in here. And I tried noise gates and noise suppression, and I think it sounds awful. So, and it's Enigma. Enigma's named it Musings of the Astromancer. Musings of the Astromancer. Oh, Seebeck just quit me. Seebeck's a producer, so I'm gonna. It sounds like I'm gonna end up on the next Seebeck music track. Seebeck, if you have a if you have like a SoundCloud or something you want to share with chat, go ahead. Since I just mentioned you, go ahead, and if you got a link or anything to share your music, or put it in Discord if you want as well. Okay, what did I do on that track? I didn't do anything. I just I played a few notes on the Rhodes. Let's see. Create a new empty track. I so have to create more background music. So we've been using the same playlist since July. I basically picked all of the songs in this playlist are from a 6-week period in June and July. and I've never gone back and added to our background music. It's all just, you guys must be so sick of it. Oh, we got a first time drum loop coming up on this track. Was it Qubit who I forgot to do your title? I mean your melody? I think it was Qubit. I think I owe Qubit a melody, if I remember right. Okay. Let's see, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we haven't done that in a while. Let's do it. Let's do that, Tubi. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good, Tubi. Okay, almost have our request loaded. Oh, thank you for the kind words. You know, your username is something that I know some people would not be happy about. Some people would be cool with it. I'm sure you're a great guy, but I'm not gonna say your username since it could be controversial for some people. And I'm not sure where you're coming from with it, but thank you for the kind words. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we need some drum fills quick. I think we need a few more drum fills. There we go. Okay, now we're good. We're good. Let's see. Okay, I think we got some milestones in this next track. Yes, this track's gonna feature Succotash's first drum loop ever. First drum loop ever for our new friend Succotash. Suffering Succotash. I was trying to remember where I heard that from. Suffering Succotash. Who is that? That's is that Wile E. Coyote? Who says that? Suffering Succotash. First time drum loop. And this next track features Qubit's first melody and 13th Nile's first mode request. Congrats on those milestones. Or Sylvester, yeah, Sylvester? Sylvester the cat, okay. Oh yeah, and he's sort of suffering Succotash. Yosemite Sam, that's what I'm thinking of. Yosemite Sam. Wile E. Coyote, what am I talking about? Embarrassing. Congrats to those milestones. And lastly, ooh, look at that. This track is going to feature Reginald Delware's 100th request and Allegra's 250th. 100th and 250th. Awesome. Congrats on those milestones. 100 and 250. Thufferin Thuckatash. There it was. Buddy Nova wrote it out phonetically. Yeah, Reggie with the Reginald Delaware with the C note. So, Chad, who's your favorite? Was that's all Warner Brothers, right? Warner Brothers cartoon. Is that Looney Tunes? What am I saying? Looney Tunes. Who's your favorite Looney Tunes character, and why? So, I just want to check. I'm a little, although the fall rate appearing out of nowhere on that first track, on the second track we just did, was awesome. There are some things I don't want to appear. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, it makes sense why that happened. Okay, it's not a bug. It's not a bug. It's a kid screw up. So basically, when I add video clips and different things to the database for the light show, I say whether or not they can be loaded just totally randomly, and 99% of them can. But something like the fall rate thing was for a special situation. But I neglected to say that it can only be used in the special situation. Which maybe it won't always only be used then, but it definitely freaked me out from a tech point of view. But I just forgot to mark it as special occasion only. And my way of doing it is not particularly artful. I set its used count to 10,000, which puts it at the very bottom of the queue. What happens is the light show, the way it works, is there are certain tags, like the light show knows if it's fast or slow, the song, and then if some lights, and I call them lights, it's mostly videos, don't really make sense for slow or don't make sense for fast. So it gets a subset of the lights. And then from that subset, it orders them by the number of times they've been used and how long ago it's been since they've been used. But then it randomly chooses from that set. It takes maybe, there's something like 400 different things in the database for the light show. So it takes like 50 of them sorted that way. And then it chooses one by random out of those 50. Because if I didn't do it if I always just sorted it by the used count and the timestamp of last used, they would always happen in the same order, the exact same order, every single time. So you need that random element in there. Anyway, so the easy way to take things that I don't ever want to be used except when they're sort of intentionally used is to set the used count to 10,000 or a million or whatever, some big number that we're unlikely to get to. It would take many, many years for us to get to the point where I think most of the lights have at most been used 5 times, 5 or 6. And I need to add, I have tons more things I can add. I just haven't had time. What am I doing? I'm supposed to, this is a show. This is not a talk show. Come on, kid. Oh yeah, you're supposed to do that. Thank you, Tubi, for reminding me. Oh, and I'm behind schedule. What your boo says is a feature. That's right. So random though. I'm playing, suddenly this guy with a blowtorch is behind me. Okay. Let's look at this melody. We got a melody for Qubit. Let's see, here it is. What are we? Lydian. So let's make this melody. This is being generated from Qubit Domain's username. Oh, look at all that. So here's, I'm going to play it for you guys once. Listen for it in the song. I'm going to play it at some point, and I'm going to do the rhythm differently, but I'll do the notes in the same order when I play it. Okay, so we're in Lydian, which is a different sounding thing than you're going to be used to. So let's see if I can sight read this melody. We have that's nice. I dig it. Thank you, Qubit. That's a sweet little melody. Cabin 2 says, I haven't figured out how to do the request commands. If you go to, there's a link below me. I need to clean up my whole panel area. It's way too long. You know, I got all these recommendations, people saying, you got to add this, write more about this. And now it's way too messy. So I'm going to shorten it down. But anyway, there's a link to a website where you can demo all the different sounds. Or if you just want to get involved right away, well, we did get you a drum loop before, right? You had a sick drum loop. Is just do sound random, ! sound random, and it'll select a random sound for you. Or do ! drum fill, and we often need extra drum fills, so you'll definitely get in on that. Okay. Come on, kid, hurry up. Okay, let's check out these beats. First up, we're on the stereo drum kit from Pianist Frias. And our beat comes from Kajink. Here's Kajink Raw with Hump Day Hype Hump. Humpty. Hump Day Hype Humpty. Nice. Let's do a little bit of work on these hi-hats. I don't want these kicks all the same volume. I want these snares to drop in volume a bit. And I want that kick. I'm digging that, though. That was good. Here's the Hump Day Hype Humpty beat. There we go. You know what? So, speaking of not talking, I wonder what you guys think about this. What if I've been thinking about doing? I really am trying, believe it or not, to shorten the time in between songs, and I'm often getting better. I'm not always good, but I was thinking if during the show we had sort of scheduled times where you knew there was gonna be a little more talking, like maybe we have a scheduled time where it's ask the kid, and you can ask me questions, and then if there's more of that schedule, I can really sort of force myself to be real snappy the rest of the time, because we know we'll have some time to hang out and chat. I don't know. Although usually when I talk, it's not random. It's somehow inspired by something that happened on the song or in chat. So that's the... Okay, nice. We got our first beat. Next up, it's the first drum loop ever for Succotash. And look at that. Oh my... The odds of this are so tiny. The odds of this are like 1 in many millions. This beat has never appeared on this show before. I mean, this is a disco beat. This is the disco beat. Okay? This has never happened. I've never seen the odds of this are so small. Here's the disco beat from Succotash. Four on the floor, constant stream of 16th notes, hi-hats. Oh man. So the cool thing, Succotash, is that every time it's going to generate a different beat from your username. Like you will probably never, ever, ever see this beat again from your username. However, one of the unique things about your username is because it duplicates, right? Every time you make a beat, the first half and the second half will be identical. Here's Succotash's beat. Oh, and I wanted to shape these hats a little bit. There we go. Awesome. Thank you, Succotash. First drum loop ever, and I'm telling you, the odds of that are so tiny. They are. It's something like, well, 3 letters. I don't know. It's something like, I don't know, like 6 to the. I forget if it's 8 to the power of 6 or 6 to the power of 8, something like that. Okay, let's see. Check out our sounds. 4 on the floor. You know, honestly, I don't think we've ever had 4 kick drums on the floor before either. The generator has never done 4 on the floor that I recall. I think once before we had a steady stream of hi-hats, but I don't think we've ever had 4 on the floor from the generator. Okay, our sounds. Producer bass from Nifty Guy 1. Look at this. The judge with 11 months. 11 months. And Judge writes, I don't stop by much, but I still support you, kid. Oh, thank you. I've reached Judge has been around so long. Judge is awesome. Thank you, Judge 80. I do have some new things, Judge, though. I got, what do we got melodies on the show. We got light shows. I started doing video looping with other musicians. So they're sort of part of the light show, and so lots of new stuff. We got dynamic filters from Reginald Delaware. Oh, that's cool. Classic house organ flabs. Shimmering Key, Skyborg. Maribel from Allegra. And Vector Techno Groove from Frambox. What is this? Nice. Okay, let's see. You guys choose which sound starts the improv. C-Vex says, is it possible to add a clap in 2 and 4 later in the song? I wonder if I have a clap on there. So that would be super disco, right? To add claps. I wonder, can I do that? I mean, I know I can do it. Where is it on here? What is it, E? Yeah, here it is with the clap. Oh, man. And Ariona Squire. Ariona Squire, how are you? How's it going, Ariona Squire? Oh, man. How's it going? How's Best Mommy and the fam? Oh, it's good to see you, man. Ariona Squire, my lawyer. Okay, you guys, you're alive. Ariona Squire's alive. Let's see. Okay. You guys choose which sound starts the improv. It could be one of the drum loops or producer bass. Dynamic filters. Classic house organ. Shimmering keys. Marimbell. Vector Techno Groove. Marimbell, that sounds like if you go to Brooklyn, you know, the sort of the trendy, yuppie hipster part of Brooklyn. If you go to an elementary school there, half the kids are named Maribel. Maribel and Connor. And what else would hipster Brooklyn hipsters who have reached childbearing ages? Maribel. Okay. Let's see. Meadow. Meadow. That's a lovely name. Meadow. Okay, we got everything we need, don't we? Okay, is this gonna work? Come on, kid. Is this gonna work? DevilsNestKimblee says, I'm gonna name my non-existent kids after anime characters. So, I have a thing about names. I haven't talked about it in a long time. I'm not going to talk a long time. We're late on the music, but this reminds me of, let's say I had I adopted a nickname at one point. I've had multiple nicknames, and we'll just make up a nickname. We'll say it was Maribel. And I had my given name, my birth name, is a pretty ordinary name, and we'll choose something common that isn't actually my name. We'll say, I don't know, Mike. So, everyone's calling me Maribel. And my mom asked me once, she's like, if we had named you Maribel, would you have been happy? And I said, no, I would have changed my name to Mike. Sometimes it's just about wait, what just happened? Did I get that error again? I did. Sometimes you just got to change it, whatever it is, right? Sometimes you got to do what you've been given. You want to do something different. Doesn't matter what it was you're given. You have to do it your way. So you make me do this 3 times, per usual. Okay, that time it worked. Okay, I'm ending this poll. Nocturnal says the Maribel kid doesn't have quite the same ring. Yeah. Well, Etcetera was not my given name either. That would be pretty fun, though. A kid named Etcetera. I feel like it'd be like some old, vaudeville comedy sketch where it's like, so what are the names of your kids? Like my kids are named Jeremy, Dave, Jenny, and etc. And they're like, well, we want to know all their names. So who's that 4th kid's name? No, etc. Yeah, but we understand that. We understand, but what is his actual name? No, it's etc. Okay, it's Succotash's drum loop. We're starting with 4 on the floor and 16 hi-hats. And at some point, we're going to add those claps. It's time to Etceterate. Here we go. not sure what happened with the light show kept freezing. I think I have an idea why. But that was distracting. But that was fun, man. Other than the light show, that was fun. Oh man, I love those beats. Great beats. The clav, you can never go wrong with the clav. You know, guys give me a clav, I'm always going to want to do something funky with it. So if I had a concerned look on my face, I was halfway into the song, and then I realized that I had not been paying attention, and we had a minor key request and the Lydian mode. I wasn't paying attention. So the Lydian is not a minor, it's a major mode. It's like, how am I going to deal with this? Our melodies in Lydian. So that section that I went from D minor to D major Lydian, and it ended up being a really pretty cool section because that's where I played Cubit's melody. I played that on, well, it should have been pretty obvious. I can't remember which sound it was though. But it was a nice contrast to have that slightly more mellow section with the Lydian and then back to the funky D minor. Hey, Brokos. Did something just happen? Oh yeah, Brukos hit a resub. 11 months. Almost a year, Brokos writes. Crazy. I did mean to end on the claps, but there were 2 more claps than I was expecting. I thought I'd ended it, and then there were 2 extra claps. Credit to Seaback for suggesting we add some claps. Let's check out these titles. Oh, and we had a word of the song. Enigmatic. Chat should know this, since we have Enigma's. Oh yeah, good. Enigma's here. I was gonna say, this is your song, Enigma. We gotta give a title to Enigma. Let's see. We're gonna use an enigmatic triangle theory from Enigma. Let's see what else. Shadow Man from Skyborg. Disco's Enigmatic from Electric Blue. Lights Under the Ice, 13th Nile. One last one. There's the clap. Okay, one last one. From Ariona Squire, As the Maribel's Toll. Hey, those are your title options. We could name this track. Well, if we can see it, where's our poll? Where's our poll? Don't tell me. So the reason you can't see the poll is because of annoying tracking, caching issues with OBS. Boy, that's... There we go. Let me shout out a couple other titles. What else? What are some good ones I missed? Harvest from Quintus. Enigmatic Soup of the Day, Nocturnal. Circuit of the Enigmatic, Succotash. Suspension of Belief, ClaraBowBunny. Discotheque Dreams, Allegra. Finally, we can go to the grid. DevilsNestKimblee. Okay, I did a little bit of Rhodes, a little bit of melodica. I missed a donation? A big... Oh, I did. Wait, where is this? How did I miss this? Where did... Oh, there it is. A huge cheer from Nocturnal. Wow. Thank you so much, Nocturnal, for that huge cheer. I'm sorry I just saw it. I don't know how I missed it so long. I got... That's not good. Thank you, Nocturnal. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you so much, Nocturnal. Oh, thank you, Nocturnal. Okay, oh, and we ended our poll. It's Enigma's title, Enigmatic Triangle Theory. Enigmatic Triangle Theory. Awesome. Thanks, everyone, for your title suggestions. That track, now known, Enigmatic Triangle Theory. Yeah, and thanks again to Nocturnal. Thank you. Let me just... I don't know why I didn't see that sooner. Oh, hey, thanks, Succotash. Thanks for hanging out with us. Take care. Hope to see you again. Yeah, thanks for that drum loop. Enigma says, title was inspired by the debate over what a triangle is. Let's see, okay. I feel like we haven't done anything super slow in a while. Flabs has requested 65.66. I think let's do that. Okay. Oh, look at that. Enigma with a 10-month resub. Wow, thank you, Enigma. 10 months. Oh, and I see Katma 2 as a sound request in this track. Awesome. Okay, we got him. Okay, see we've been in milestones. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? Oh, okay. It's not supposed to happen. Enigma Road, 10 months flew by. Here's to many more. Okay, let's see. Do we have any milestones? Oh, Ariana Squire says Best Mommy is doing very well. She's about to become Best Mommy times 2. Oh, wow. Congrats, Ariana Squire. That's great. For those who don't know Ariana Squire and Best Mommy, they were some of my original viewers. Way back. Many years ago when I was a youngin' on Twitch. Let's see these milestones. Oh, what? We just got a big host from Felicity. Hey, Felicity. A Felicity raid. How are you doing, Felicity? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the host and raid. Wow, welcome raiders. We're starting to get ready for our next improv. I'm just gonna do these real quick. This next track is gonna feature the first sound request ever from Catma2, and it's gonna feature, congrats Catma2, and it's gonna feature Ariana Squire's 50th sound. Congrats on those milestones. I'm doing well, Felicity. Thank you. Yeah. So, Raiders, I'm not sure if Felicity had a chance to explain the way the show works. Normally I don't wear a hat like this. That's for one. Everything I do on the show is totally improvised from scratch. So it's like, we're describing like Iron Chef of music. You know, it's like you guys, chat chooses all the musical ingredients, and that's what you see on screen right now is chat chose the song key, they chose how fast it's gonna be, they chose the keyboard sounds I'm gonna use. And then I have software I wrote that turns their usernames into drum loops and drum fills and melodies. And we're about to sort of check those out. But I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do a track after this one, but we're about to do one. But one way you can start participating right away once the song starts is you'll notice everyone in chat starts writing title command, and that's because you guys get to name the song. But we'll see. Maybe I'll have energy to do 2 more, so you guys can get some requests in. Oh, thanks, Felicity. Yeah, you guys have come in on a really mellow track, because well, I don't know if it'll be mellow. All I know is it's slow. It might not be mellow, but it's going to be slow. So that's the cool thing about improv is that you never know what's going to happen, right? So if you don't particularly care for the song I'm about to do, the next one might be totally different. So just before this track, we did something super funky. Before that, we did something super dancey. I think, was it dancey? I can't remember. But this one, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know until I start playing. Opus 831 says slow jams are gold jams. Yeah, this is epically slow. I haven't done a kazoo solo in a little while. I haven't. Okay, so there's a few things we do before the track starts, and the first thing is I just got to finish telling the computer what to load. So initialize, bring in our track names. Oh, and I always forget to say this. Chat, Felicity is an awesome music streamer, and I hope you guys will check her out. So please give her a follow, right? I'm falling apart here. I'm forgetting everything I need to do. I'm knocking things over. Please give Felicity a follow. Go check out her show. She's a super awesome streamer. Give her some good support. Okay, what have I done here to my computer? Okay, we got our drum fills. Making our drum loops. Okay, we got our drum loops. We're in good shape. Opus 831 says she has the best talk shows too. I don't know if I have any mods who are active at the moment. If you could run a shout out command for Felicity, so people have her URL. There's Franbox. Thank you, Franbox. Let's see. Thanks, Dasmans. TC says, do you know what time zone he's based in? Well, my show officially, I use East Coast time zone, but I live in California. But I use East Coast time zone because I think Europeans have an easier time converting East Coast than Pacific. Who knows how to convert Pacific, you know? Okay, let's see. Oh, and a cheer from OBJ. Raid hype. OBJ writes, oh, thank you so much, ABJ. OBJ with the big donation. Thank you. Hey, Bagel Spiders. I recognize you. I recognize you. And Dasmus too, I recognize. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's look at these loops. Oh wait, we're doing our melody first. We got the real Sweezy's here. How you doing, really Sweezy? Okay, we're gonna do a melody, in theory. In theory, where's our melody? Did we not have a melody on this track? Oh, there's no melody. Oh well, I guess there's no melody. Tubi didn't give me a melody. There were plenty of people who requested melodies. Oh well, that's fine. Well, now you don't want to see that screen though. Okay, our kit. It's the minimal electro kit. Weird Drake requested it. Let's check it out. There's our kit. Okay, while I think about it, let me do this though. Okay, let's check out our first beat. It's from Electric Blue. Here it is. Let's check it out. Here's Electric Blue raw from our generator. Whoops! You guys don't want to see my code, do you? That's awkward looking. There we go. Ah, come on. Come on, kid. Here we go. Electric Blue's beat. So that is an epically slow beat. We're at 66 beats a minute. So ballad speed here. Let's put copious amounts of delay on this. And you know what? Oh, I'll do those effects later. I'm going to put some more effects on, but for now, we'll just put delay and I do want to kick on one. I think that's all we're going to do. But we're going to leave that silence. We're going to enjoy the silence that our generator gave us. There we go. Sweet. Thank you, Electric Blue. Next up is Pianist Frias. Here's Pianist Frias raw from our generator. Okay, we're gonna just, I want to not all those snares be quite as loud. Actually, I like that. I like that. Lower that a bit. Only 2 hats. Lower these kicks a bit. Here's Pianist Frias. Interesting beat. No, only 2 hi-hats. And Enemy Recon, I recognize you as well. How's it going? And I should say, Felicity also does gaming. That's important to mention. She does music and gaming. 2 for the price of 1. All I do is music. I need to add gaming. I definitely need to add some gaming. Okay. I probably need to get some games first. Okay, thanks for those beats. Let's check out our sounds. I'm pretty good, Enemy Recon. It's always great to get a Felicity raid. We got the Taurus bass from Allegra. We got Violence 2 staccato from Enigma. Oh, that's gonna be a cool sound for this. Random Wave Groove from Nifty Guy 1. We got Silver Lake from, this is Katmatu's first sound request ever. Silver Lake. I think this is a nice pad, right? Nice. And then there it is, Ariana Squire with custom name, Ariana Squire's Sin Octave Lead. And then we have Bop a Sweep from Nocturnal. Thanks again, Nocturnal, for that cheer. Okay, you guys choose which sound starts the improv. We're almost to the music. Ariana Squire says, I bet you can host an awesome solitaire stream. Let's see. Okay, you guys choose which starts. We could start with one of those beats or Taurus bass, violin staccato, a random wave groove, Silver Lake. Does anybody live in Silver Lake in LA? Or Synoctave Lead or Bop a Sweep? Okay. So Felicity, I got this new thing on the show I added about a month ago. It's this light show. I call it a light show. It's more of a projector video animation type show. It was having some trouble in the previous track, but it kept stopping. But it's what's different is it's not like most light shows where it's pre-planned. It's not pre-planned at all. It's basically improvisational. My bot is sort of determining what you guys see at what time, but it doesn't always work. But in theory, it's tied to the music, so things change when I change things, and it's some of the things are tied into the beat of the track. But we'll do that on this track. Here's what I'm going to do, Raiders. If, after this song ends, if I see that there's going to be at least 5 folks who have requested something, I'll do another track. 5 new folks. Because I was going to end, but I'd love to include you guys. So if you guys do some requests, I will do another song after this. And we'll do it faster. We'll do something faster since this is going to be so mellow. I don't know if it's me mellow. I just know it's going to be slow. That's all I know. 66 beats a minute is pretty slow. And this one script that never works. There it goes. 3 times the charm. 3rd time's the charm. There it is. We're good. Okay, I'm going to end this poll. What's chat chosen? What is chat chosen? And new folks, the things I recommend requesting, and it could be, and I include folks, some of y'all haven't been here in a while, so if you make a request too, I'll count that. But I recommend doing a drum loop request. Exclamation point drum loop, do a melody request. That's the newest command I added about a week ago. Or if you have time during the song, you can go to the website and there's about 1,000 different sounds and you can demo them and choose which one you want to use. You want to request. Okay, I think I'm ready. Oh, it's the violins. Cool. And it's Leland is here. Hey, it is Leland. Love to Leland with the new username. It's good to see you. I think you're the same Leland, right? I would think so. It'd be quite a coincidence for there to be 2 Lelands who dig the violin. Yeah, bye. Love the way you lie. It is Leland, just Leland now. Okay, let's do it. So again, what's about to happen? I have no idea. It's totally made up, which means sometimes cool things happen, sometimes not so cool things happen. But what's what's fun, I think, is sort of how we work our way through all these requests, how we use the sounds, and is that really loud? Sorry, that was really loud, wasn't it? That's a weird bug. Okay. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, I'll be right back. It's time to Etceterate. I'm getting the light show ready. I'll be back in about 20 seconds. Here we go. That was abrupt. It's not supposed to be so abrupt. Oh well. I gotta figure that out. Thanks for those calps. Yeah, that was fun. Nice. I had to go, because we had this raid. I couldn't keep it mellow. I had to do it, go into what I call double time. But it still had that vibe. The beats were still slower. Oh, thanks for that cheer. Oh, thank you so much, TC14. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. Oops. Yeah, thank you for that cheer. Okay, let's look at these titles. Let's look at these titles you guys came up with. Was there a word of the song? Oh yeah, it was the New York Times. What was it? Profligate. Okay, profligate. I know that one. I know that word. It's the first word I've known today. Oh no, I knew enigmatic. The other words I didn't know. Arctic Fox, is that lighting done physically or virtually? It's done, well, it's generated inside of a computer, and most of it is, a lot of it's video clips, and some of it are effects that I wrote that modify the video clips, but it's a projector. It's a projector that's on top of me, and I tried it with a green screen. I don't think it looks good on a green screen. I think it's really nice having the light actually in the space. Oh no. Ah, sorry about that. That was horrendous for you guys. I'm so sorry. You guys are going to experience this in about 10 seconds. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was horrible. I don't know what happened. Let's look at these titles. Sorry, guys. But the light show it's just the last couple songs. It's been having all these trouble where it's freezing. I think I know. I mean, I think I know what I did wrong, but hey, Vibars and Tedder Bears. Hey, Tedder Bears. Oh, it wasn't that loud. It was in my headphones. I thought I was gonna die when that came in. Okay, titles. What'd you guys come up with? From OBJ, we had Floating on the Waves of Eternity. From Cynicality, we got New Nebula. Okay, so at one point of the song, you heard a piano sound, and it was not in the key of the song. What happened was I triggered a drum fill, and I'm gonna have to be careful about this, but basically I load a piano sound for melodies when I demo the melody before the song starts, and then it's supposed to automatically switch to a drums for a drum fill, and it didn't. And so you heard this piano. It was, oh man. That's what happens with improv. Weird things happen. From DevilsNestKimblee, we have Skipping Backwards Through Sunlight. Discovering a New World, the real Isweezy. And from itisLELAND, When All the Stars Go Hungry. itisLELAND. Yeah. OBJ9 says new request piano fills. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Next track, well, it'll be atonal. But what I'm gonna do is this. We've never done this before. I'm gonna let you hear the drum loops if they were played on a piano. But we'll put them back to drums. That is if there were requests from new folks. Like I said, I was gonna end. But if there's some new requests from new, I will keep going for y'all new folks. Okay, you guys choose the title. Here's your options. Floating on the waves of eternity, new nebula, skipping backwards through sunlight, discovering new world, and when all the stars go hungry. Let me shout out a couple others. Blade Runner 2172, Enemy Recon, Crystal Jelly Mountain, Opus 831. It began not with a roar, Skyborg. Tunnel Vision, Buddy Nova. Nice. And I did just a little Rhodes on that, right? Did I play anything? Oh, I did some flute. Thank you again, TC, for that big cheer and kind words. Let's see. Let's see. Let's end this poll. What's chat chosen? When all the stars go hungry. Etcetera Kid. Nice. Thanks everyone for your title suggestions. That track now known as When All the Stars Go Hungry. Okay, I don't know that I got enough requests, but new requests, but we'll do one more. We'll do one more. We haven't had a raid in a little bit, so we'll give our raiders one more. But raiders, you still have a little time to make requests. You've got about 15 seconds. I'm going to whip through this process. We're going to try to get the music super fast. Okay. Okay, we got getting these requests in, almost ready. Oh, that was major, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Whoops. What's happening? Come on, Tubi. Give me my request. Oh. Oh, I had the request. Oh no, what just happened? Was everything like tripled? Ooh, what just happened? This is, oh man. Okay, we have a minor issue here. Did I not create a new... Oh. Whoops. Okay, we'll figure this out. I got ahead of myself. How am I going to do this? I think I know how. So it was 1930. What, 71? What? Get this fixed. Just a sec. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, I think I've... Oh, this, I've solved it. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. There we go. We're in good shape. I figured it out. What happened was, well, I won't get into the details. You guys don't care. It didn't happen again, did it? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's okay. Okay, we're close. Yeah, we got it. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. So much for whipping through this part of the show. There we go. We got it. Yes, I think. Well, there's me more of something. That's okay. There's me more of something on this track. I don't know what they are. We'll find out in just a moment. Some request slots haven't been filled. Yes, they have. We're good. We're just going to skip ahead. Okay, we got milestones. Let's check out these milestones. Here we go. Milestones. Okay, Tubi, where are my milestones? There we go. Okay, we got... This track's going to feature Arctic Fox's first drum loop ever. ItisLELAND's first drum loop, and ItisLELAND's first drum fill, and the Real Sweezy's first drum fill. Congrats on those firsts. Although technically they're not ItisLELAND's first, but you get the joy anyway. And it's going to be Electric Blue's first melody and Rune Penrod's Rune's first BPM. Congrats on those milestones. And lastly, this track's going to feature Buddy Nova's 10th sound request. Oh, and there's 4 drum loops. That's what happened. 4 drum loops on this track. Whoops. There's only supposed to be 2. We'll make it work. Although I don't know if I can show them all on screen, but... Okay, that's what happened. Oh, those sounds are stuck. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we got everything. So, initialize, import our track names. Make our drum loops. Oh yeah, 4 of them. Were there just 10 drum fills? Do I have all the drum fills? I think I got all the drum fills. Yeah. Okay, let's look at our melody. Our melody is for Electric Blue, A Dorian, okay, there we go. So let's make this melody. Here it is. Electric Blue. So we're A Dorian. Here it is. Let's check it out. So here's our key. Whoops. Here's the melody. Again. Cool. So I will play that at some point during the song. I will probably change the rhythms and stuff. That's nice. Our kit, the Big Beat Remix kit from DevilsNestKimblee. Oh, thanks. Thank you, itisLELAND. Yeah, I was on the Twitch Music Community podcast. That was fun with Doc Bizzle and Dan Drumstone, and Random Girl Singing had tech problems, so she couldn't join us, but she was in chat. Okay. Oh no, it's the one I want to show most though. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If I change the order, can it? Okay. Okay, we got our beats. They are ready to look at. Okay, so first up, we got Arctic Fox. Look at all those notes for Arctic Fox. Here it is, raw. That is something else. Some intensity there. Are you're gonna be at TwitchCon? Nice. We're gonna add a kick. This kick we're gonna drop it. Yeah. TwitchCon is in my backyard basically. I wasn't able to go last year, but I should be able to go this year. Okay, here's Arctic Fox. Hi, hey Amanda Wee Music, welcome. We're just making our drum beats quick for the next track. I turn people's usernames into drums, and then we'll be doing the improv in just very, probably about a minute or two or less. Okay, that's our first beat from Arctic Fox. We have Subtracticat. Here's Subtracticat. So I'm going to put a kick here. I got to work fast since we got so many loops. I don't want this to take too long. Here's Subtracticat's beat. Cool. And then It'sLELAND. Here it is. Oh man. All those snares. No kicks. We're gonna put a kick here though. And right here. That's all I'm gonna add. But I am gonna change these snares so they're not all so. Here's It'sLELAND. That's just too much. Too much with the snares. Still too much. That feels better. Cool. Thanks, It'sLELAND. And lastly, I'm not gonna be able to show this on screen. Sadly, I don't have I never wrote the command to handle 4 drum loops, so I'm just gonna have to. Well, we're not gonna be able to show. Well, here's OBJ89's beat, but I can't put OBJ up on the screen. Let's hear it once. We're gonna put a snare here, a kick here, and a snare there. That's it. Okay, there's our beats. Let's check out these sounds you guys give me. We have Electric Vintage Fingered from Reginald Delaware. It's a bass sound, it looks like. Is that the... No, we're still on our old sounds. Okay. Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? That would explain a lot of what happened, why I was having trouble. There's our drums. There's our other drums. Okay. We should have our sound now. Here it is. Our bass sound. Any moment now, Tubi. So my bot loads the sounds for me, and it seems to be taking its sweet time. Oh, now you know it's doing something else. Oh, we're just going to have to wait a second now. Anyone have questions for me while we wait for our sounds to load? There it goes. The eternal wait. I was trying to whip through this, and look at me. Tech problems, of course, have thwarted me. At every turn, I've been thwarted. Real Sweezy says, "What is your background?" Oh, there it goes. My background. Well, I definitely I grew up playing music, and that was sort of the main thing I did for a long time. And then I left music entirely for about 5 years. And I did a lot of other things. I ran a video production company for a while. And but then I had the idea for this show, and it inspired me to really come back and start playing actively again. So thanks to you guys and Twitch, I've been back. So OBJ says, "Do you listen to any metal?" Not as much as I should. I like sort of early very early, sort of the origins of metal. I probably listen to more of that. But I should listen more. Oh, you should recommend. I think, yeah, I haven't had a chance to listen to it. You put some in the music Discord. I'll have to check it out. Arctic Fox says, what's your favorite spread for toast? Nutella. That one's easy. We got our sounds. We got Electric Finger. That's from Reginald Delaware. We got our Cop Show Clav. It's from Cynicality. We got violins from Brucos. Brucos' Violin Pizzicato. We got Voltage Vox from Buddy Nova. Spectacular Entry from Nifty Guy 1. And we got Disty Crush from Electric Blue. Oh. Arctic Fox tried putting hot sauce and Nutella on toast the other day. It was pretty good. Hot sauce on Nutella. That's adventurous. That's an adventurous choice. Okay, you guys choose which sound starts us off. It could be one of those drum loops or our bass, our clavs, our Brucos' violin, Voltage Vox. Look at this. itisLELAND is here, and we have violins on 2 tracks. Spectacular Entry. Disty Crush. Oh, and why is it not showing all the sounds? Oh, because of the drum. It's all confused. Well, you just have to use what Tubi wrote in chat. My system was not able to adjust to the changing circumstances. Okay. Let's see. There it goes. Okay, men of the pool. What's chat chosen? And it's a 3-way tie between Cop Show Clav, Brucos' violin, and Voltage Vox. So we're going to do a tiebreaker. And it's Voltage Vox. Nice. Voltage Vox. Voltage Vox from Buddy Nova. Okay, let's do it. Final track of the night. Time to Etceterate. Yeah, I don't. Something's up with the light. We haven't had credits on either of the light shows, right? On the last two light shows. I don't know what's going on. Thanks for those calves, though. I don't know what's going on with the light show. Let me check. Are we not getting credits? Because that would explain. No, we're getting them. Was there a question about how long I've been streaming? Yeah, I did my first stream in September of 2016. Yeah, we made it through 4 drum loops there. As I was juggling light show issues. That was some, man, the clav is always so fun. So fun to have a clav sound. And that nice electric bass. Oh, thanks, Katma2. And our word of the song was lecture. That's sort of a boring word. Lecture? Oh, but this is fun. From Rune, the final lecture. That was a good use of the word. The difference engine at ClaraBowBunny. Incredulous from Buddy Nova. Cosmic Dust Tornado, OBJ. One last one. From DevilsNestKimblee, the sounds the planets make. Okay, there's your options. Oh, thanks, OBJ. Yeah. OBS is having caching issues. That is the cause of most of our problems today. And did I do anything on this track? I think I played a little Rose, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, good night, the real E Sweezy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Take care. Let's see, what are the titles? It's a tie between Difference Engine and Cosmic Dust Tornado. Let's do a tiebreaker. And it's Aphrodite has chosen Cosmic Dust Tornado from OBG89. Nice. Thanks everyone for your titles. That track, now known as Cosmic Dust Tornado. What am I doing now? Oh yeah. Time to do some thank yous. If you're new, you're going to be part of this upcoming shout out. But first, our venue tonight was The Dungeon While the Dragon Is Out, came from Flabs. We did 5 tracks. The Shadows Follow, Musings, The Astromancer, Enigmatic, Triangle Theory, When All the Stars Go Hungry. We ended on Cosmic Dust Tornado. We got some thank yous. First up, we had our superstar mods. We had Arion Esquire here. It was here. Brucos was here. ClaraBowBunny, Dom was here. Frambox and Tubi. Thank you, mods, for all your help tonight. We had hosts and raids from Fallrate and Felicity. Thank you so much, Fallrate and Felicity, for those hosts. We had a Hey, was that a news? Did I miss? Yeah, I saw it. Nocturnal at subbed. Did that just happen? Wait, did I miss it? Thank you to Nocturnal for a sub. Ariona Squire for a sub. 11 months for Kajink. 10 months for Real Human Being. 11 months for Judge. 11 for Brukos. And 10 for Enigma. Thank you so much for those subs and resubs. And we had a donation from OBJ. Thank you so much, OBJ, for that donation. We had cheers from Nifty Guy 1, Nocturnal, and TC14. Thank you so much for those. Thank you to all our lurkers and chatters for making this a fun show for us tonight. Now it's time for the shout out. If you haven't seen the shout out before, here's how it works. These 39 folks you see on screen, they either named one of our, named our tour, named our venue tonight, named one of our 4 songs, and or made a request and made it onto one of the tracks. My goal is to say all their names in one breath. My record is around 60, so 39 should be no problem. You'll notice I say some of their names differently than you'll see on screen. I'm honoring their Say My Name request. Let's jump right into it. Now let's fade this out. Tonight we featured the following extraordinary members of the Twitch universe. We featured Allegra, Andrew, Arctic Fox, Ariana Squire, Brugos, Betty, Nova, Kate Johnson, ClaraBowBunny, Cynicality, Devine, DevilsNestKimblee, Don, Geodorf, Dr. Electric Boo, Enigma, Frabs, Frambox, it is Leo and Jathod, Jubal, Catma 2, Kajink, Iron Beagle, Nifty Guy 1, Nocturnal, OBJ, Pianist Frias, Cupid, Reginald, Dara, Rune, Skyboard, Subtract a Cat, Succotash, The Real E, Sweezy, 13 Nile, Tubi, and Worm Drake. I still struggle at Flabs and Frambox. I want to say Frabs and Flambox. Thank you all. The show would not have existed without you guys. Thank you so much. We got 2 things left. We're going to roll these subcredits. Let me read a few of them. Let me read a few of these subcredits. So Nocturnal, if you're here, you can get a subcredit for the next show. Vice President of Everything Eva, Trang VP, Chief Title Holder Lost Elf, Pro Kite Flyer, Dave the Fish 2103, Not the Chicken Plucker, the Chicken Plucker's son, 13th Nile, the Immortal Left Hand, who is the Master of Batok Flabs, the Serial Killer ClaraBowBunny. Okay, I'm behind. Let those continue to roll. While I find someone to raid. Let's see, who's on right now? I'm yawning. I'm tired, guys. Have we rated the person? Yeah, I think we've rated them. Okay, yeah, let's rate him. Sub-song release party. That sounds cool. Is he still playing? Yeah, he is. Okay, cool. Okay, if you've never done a raid before, here's how it works. After I wave goodbye, in chat, you're going to see a link to go to this streamer's channel. Copy our raid call with your favorite emotes. Our raid call is Etceterati. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. This is good times. I need to fix the light show. Something is up with the light show, but other than that, we did pretty well. Thank you. I hope to see you guys, if not Monday, then maybe next Wednesday, or the following Monday, Wednesday, following week, month, year, century, millennium, decade. That's not the right order. Whenever I see you guys, it'll be awesome to see you. I'm still planning on starting to add bonus shows, lots of bonus shows, but I need to figure out a few more things before I do that. But for the time being, next show is Monday. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm the Etcetera Kid. Jiffy Star Child is chilling over there. We will see you guys very soon. Let's do it. Let's do this raid. Have a good night.